early signs you'll know your marriage will last. We tend to fool ourselves by thinking that once we get married, our relationship issues will magically stop. It seems that when you tie the knot, you think the problems you used to fight about will disappear just because you are married now. In reality, finding the one and fighting for love was the easier part. Creating a successful marriage will be the harder part. All of us want a marriage that will last. We want to feel happy and satisfied with our choice. Still, it's hard to know what life will throw in front of you. To spend your whole life with someone means that you will see all of the little things that were probably previously hidden throughout your relationship. Marriage means that all your cards are on the table, as you can't hide any part of your personality anymore. But don't let this part scare you. Experts claim that through the following signs, you can tell whether your marriage is doomed to last or fail. Compare them to the way you and your partner treat each other. This way, you'll get an answer to the question of whether your marriage is destined to be successful or not. Number 1, you fully accept each other. Love is about acceptance, and marriage is about being even more accepting than usual. If you already feel deep respect towards each other, then your marriage is going to last. When you know what your partner has to offer, and you fully accept that, you won't develop the feeling that he needs to change in any kind of way. You need to understand that no one is perfect. If you truly love the person standing next to you, you will have to learn to love their flaws too. Both of you will make certain mistakes when dating and then in your marriage. But if you are willing to stick together and work on solving your issues, you are bound to last. When your partner feels that you have his back, he will feel more connected to you and his feelings will become even more intense. Number 2, you put each other first, but still have time for yourself. Life can get busy with all of the responsibilities laid upon us. With work, errands, and later on, kids, our days become too short and we tend to forget who was the first one there with us. In order for a marriage to last, you need to make sure that you give your partner enough of your time. This doesn't mean that you will both stay home from work one day because you two haven't spent enough quality time together lately. It means that every day, you will be able to put him first and that you will choose to spend time with him instead of doing tasks around the home. Once you set each other as a priority, your bond will get stronger and your marriage will have more chances of being successful. However, this doesn't mean that you will ignore yourself, your wishes, or your hobbies, just because he is number 1 in your life. Instead, you need to find a balance between loving him and loving yourself. A healthy level of being each other's priority, but still making sure that you have time that will be all yours, is what can make or break your marriage. So be careful with this. Number 3, you have open communication. This has become such a cliche, but it's highly important in any kind of relationship, and especially in a marriage. If your partner is not comfortable speaking openly about every and any topic, don't expect that you'll have a successful partnership. Couples who are meant to be know how to communicate well. They know that no topic should be taboo, and they learn to express themselves with kindness. Yelling when you feel that your partner doesn't understand where you are coming from results in the complete non-existence of future communication. If your partner becomes scared to express his emotions, I'm sorry to say, but your marriage isn't going to last. Number 4, you are friends first and lovers second. No marriage can be a success without love, but it also can't work if you don't treat each other as friends. When you truly want to get to know the person you are going to wake up next to every morning, that's when you know that you have the potential to work out. Your partner should be the one who knows the real you, with all of your dark secrets and deepest emotions. The feeling of passion comes later after that. Once you realize that you are each other's best friend, your connection will deepen. I'm here for you now, and I'll be here for you forever. Take a deep breath, we are going to make it work. Only after you achieve this can your marriage last. Number 5, you inspire and support each other. If your partner has to seek support outside of your relationship, then your marriage may be doomed to fail. In order to succeed, you need to establish a healthy environment where you will feel inspired by them. When you are having a bad day and you feel that you can't take it anymore, but your partner inspires you to continue because he knows that you can do it, that's when your marriage thrives. Full-time support makes everything better. All of us can fight through the hardest battles when we know that someone is cheering for us. Your partner should be your biggest fan and not your enemy. Number 6, you know how to solve arguments without hurting each other. Arguments are a completely natural and normal part of any relationship. They can show the level of understanding between you and the compromises that you are willing to make for your partner. If you feel closer to each other after you solve an argument, then it means that your marriage has a huge chance of lasting. To know how to solve disagreements without ruining love is a deal breaker when it comes to marriage. Once you learn to solve your issues in a healthy way, without using the blame card, that's when you know that your marriage can last. Number 7, you trust each other. When you fully trust your partner, both of you are able to lead your own lives that connect somewhere in the middle. You won't need to worry about jealousy or anger. You will feel that your partner trusts you and supports you in your choices. Trust is earned through mutual commitment, and once your chosen one realizes that your feelings are real and that you are not there to play with their feelings, your journey towards a successful marriage has begun. Number 8, you never criticize each other in public. One of the most important things in a relationship and later in marriage is to be there for each other, to provide support and words of kindness, and to present your significant other in the best possible light. A couple who fights in public, as they need support from other people, won't be able to make their marriage last. Instead of making him feel uncomfortable in public, try to wait until you get home and then express the things that bothered you. This way, both of you will know that the issues you face within your marriage will be private and that no one will interfere. Not every marriage will be a success, but if you can apply any of these signs to your relationship, the chances are that you two will succeed. Keep working on your relationship and don't ever forget how much you love each other. Keep it in the back of your mind because everything will be easier when you do it with love.